Welcome to this short video on time management in the workplace. Good time management in the workplace can enable employees to meet deadlines, improve their efficiency and productivity, and deliver higher quality work. This can also improve employees' level of job satisfaction, because they will feel less stressed when their time is being managed correctly. You can help employees to enjoy the benefits of good time management by ensuring that they have the knowledge and skills to set time management strategies in place. This video will discuss some of the tips and tactics that can empower employees to manage their time well. Do the important jobs first. We often have multiple work tasks and responsibilities that need attention. This can easily become overwhelming and can lead to key deadlines being missed or some tasks going unattended entirely. It is therefore important to prioritize the tasks and projects that are of the highest importance to the business and its success. In order to do this, you also need to know which tasks and projects are the most important for the business. Make sure that you understand the business goals and objectives, and how your daily work relates to that. Then try to plan your work days in such a way that all the important tasks are tackled first, but that you still have some time to finish the smaller tasks. Create a plan or schedule. Every new day brings with it a list of new tasks that need to be completed. This, however, does not mean that you can just forget about yesterday and its tasks. What you did yesterday will influence what you will do today. Hence, if you did not manage your time well yesterday, the negative effects of that will spill over and make it harder for you to manage your time well today. If, however, you create and stick to a daily schedule, you will know when you have to work and what you have to get done. There are a number of helpful ways to plan and prioritize your time. You can, for example, set up a daily to-do list. You can then use this list to keep track of what tasks need your attention, and you can add to the list as tasks get completed. You can also use a calendar to mark out specific days and times to deal with specific tasks. Planning out your time and tasks in this way will help you to prioritize tasks and ensure they get attended to. Additionally, it allows you to create a schedule that works for both your personal and professional life, and to remain balanced. Set a time limit for each task. One of the best time management strategies is setting a time limit for completion of each of your tasks. This can motivate you to optimize your time and focus your energy on the tasks that are most important. Make sure to limit your time in accordance with each task's importance, deadline, and amount of work that needs to be done. To get into the habit of setting a time limit for your tasks, it may help to start with a generous limit that leaves more than enough time to complete the task at hand. As you get to know your own capabilities, you can adapt the time limit to suit your priorities and challenge yourself. Once you become comfortable with setting time limits on your tasks and projects, you are likely to get more work done in less time. Find your productive hours. The amount of time that you spend working each day depends on a number of factors like the specific work that you do and the industry in which you work. It is generally agreed, however, that a typical full-time employee works around 8 hours a day. It is important to be mindful of how you are spending these work hours. How much time do you spend on each task that you do? And how does this compare with other people in a similar role? By logging your time, you can see the amount of time that you spend on certain tasks and areas of your job. This can help you to determine whether you are spending and dividing your time efficiently, or if you are perhaps spending too much time in certain areas and need to prioritize other tasks and responsibilities. Logging your time can also help you to understand when your own productive hours are. In other words, what time of the working day you get the most work done in the most efficient way. Be sure to prioritize your work and time in such a way that the majority and most important of your tasks and responsibilities are handled within those valuable productive hours. Don't multitask. Multitasking is one of the biggest myths of modern life. Studies have shown that it is not only ineffective, but that it actually leads to lower productivity. This is because multitasking means that you are switching between tasks that require different skill sets, which wastes valuable time and energy, and is likely to make you feel more stressed than you would focusing on only one task at a time. This can also lead to confusion between tasks and projects, and that can have a negative effect on your quality of work. Rather than multitasking, try prioritizing your work and setting up a to-do list in order to focus all your attention on completing one task at a time and doing it well. Eliminate distractions. Another way to manage your time is to eliminate distractions. This can include things like turning off your personal email or social media accounts during work hours, but may also mean setting boundaries for a colleague who is not talking about work-related issues. Turning off these accounts during work hours will remove the temptation to keep checking them, and will mean that you will be less likely to be distracted by non-work-related issues. Distractions can often lead to you not being as productive as possible at work, or perhaps not prioritizing your time correctly. There can be many different distractions in the workplace. Ensure that you can identify and eliminate them to be as productive as possible at work. Learn to say no. Many times team members do not set boundaries, and that can lead to them being overworked and stressed. They often get handed work that is out of their skill set, or perhaps something that is a supervisor or manager's responsibility. Sometimes managers expect employees to do more with less. You as a team member or employee should learn to say no to tasks or projects handed to you that you know you cannot handle responsibly. If you are the manager of a team, you will be the one expected to step in and take on additional tasks. If you have commitments you must meet, then you have to be aware of other people taking on tasks that you have committed to. As a worker in a business or an organization, you will be expected to be extremely efficient. This is why all businesses and organizations are looking for people with the right skills to become their employees. The workplace has gotten more complex and demanding, and so has your role. You are expected to get things done in a shorter time span. Having said that, you have certain personal commitments you must keep. If you have certain priorities, and have certain things that you need to do first, then you have to ensure that you do not stretch yourself too thin. You are expected to manage your time well. You should not be doing everything at once. You should also not be prioritizing things that are not important to you. Weigh up the consequences of doing something versus not doing it. Many people do not even think of the consequences of something they want to do. This is crucial in time management. You must weigh up the consequences of what you are doing by considering a few things. You should know what will happen if you do a certain thing. Will it have a positive or negative impact? These questions help you to make a better decision. There can be consequences if you do not manage your time well. If you are the manager in the team, you will be expected to ensure that the tasks assigned to your team members are done. You will be expected to ensure that the work gets done according to the schedule. When you are working as an employee, you will be given a schedule. In this schedule, you will be expected to know what you will be doing. This step goes hand in hand with prioritizing your time and tasks correctly. Ensure that you do important tasks and projects first, and then do the less important tasks and projects later. Often, a team member will do a small simple project or task first, and that can lead to a big one not getting the attention that it needs, or perhaps not being completed in time. That can lead to negative consequences. Group similar tasks together. Similar tasks, like research, analysis, report writing and writing emails, can be grouped together. This can make it much easier to prioritize tasks according to the group they belong to, rather than prioritizing each task separately. You can, for example, prioritize which group of tasks needs to be done first and with the most attention, and you can then work your way down from there. A simple way to group tasks is to write similar tasks on a post-it note and stick it on your computer or somewhere on your workstation. This will make it easy for you to keep track of the tasks you need to complete and help you to remain focused on one specific group of tasks at a time. Once you start grouping certain tasks together, you will likely find it a lot easier to manage your time in a systematic way. Stick to a daily schedule. Every day is a new day with new things that can happen. This means you can't just forget about yesterday. This is important because what you did yesterday will influence what you will do today. Hence, if you did not manage your time well yesterday, you will not be able to do it today. With a daily schedule, you will know when you have to be at your desk or workplace. Having a schedule will help you to manage your time efficiently and set a time barrier to each task. You can then also plan what work is the most important and what needs to be done first, and at least by the end of the day. Use time management tools. There are various time management tools that can help you manage your time better. You can use a task management tool that can help you see in chronological order the tasks that you need to do. To make it simple, you should order the tasks in the desired order of completion. This will help make sure that you don't miss out on important deadlines and deliverables, and you can make sure that you do not go over time in a meeting by making sure that you don't speak for longer than the allotted time. You can ensure that you follow the schedule and plan, and you can make sure that you don't leave things incomplete. This will help you manage your time better. Time management tools can vary between different companies and even countries, but one example of a good time management tool is Zoho Projects. You can set times for each task, change and set start and due dates, and you can assign it to specific team members in the company. A balanced life between work and leisure is important to maintain one's overall health, happiness and quality of life. If a person is not happy at work or leisure, then there is a problem. Maintaining a healthy lifestyle, including proper sleep, exercise and food, is essential when it comes to time management. Healthy time management is essential when it comes to work, school, family and social obligations. This will help you to be efficient, effective, and deliver quality work in a timely fashion. Ensure that you incorporate time management strategies in both your professional and personal life. Thank you for watching this video on time management in the workplace.